Oh, that's perfect. That looks good.
Can you see her?
Yes.
Okay.
That's great. Okay. We are filming. Okay.
Yes, and I guess I'm gonna have to start walking Benny around.
Felt like it was kind of cool there for a little while.
I know. I have my sweatshirt on.
It was going to be too warm, but I was freezing.
But then when the sun goes behind a cloud, it's freezing.
I know. So it's like I figured I'd wear my sweatshirt.
Now, I can always tie it onto my back of my saddle if you decide to take it off.
Okay. That'd be great.
All right. Yes, now every time the horse trailer's out, Benny, we're going to take a trip around walking around the horse trailer. Yeah, Elizabeth, we went out into the field one day and Elizabeth had brought some horses and it was sitting out there. And I mean, I bet I circled him around it for like 20 minutes. Finally, I could get him with pretty close to it. Finally, I got off of him and made him walk over and touch it with his nose. And that's exactly what he was doing down there. It had nothing to do with the shale, and I don't know why. He'll walk right on a horse trailer for me. I have no problems loading him.
Kit Kat, you know, you need to stop jerking my arms.
He's like, I'm ready to
So
go.
hard down here, I felt the whole way up to my neck.
Oh, geez. Sorry. Guess I should have left you go first. I didn't. I forgot all about Benny. Well, as a matter of fact, at first I was like, what's he freaking at?
Of course, I stepped in horse poo.
Oh, well, it'll come off.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my girth.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm glad you have that on video.
I was watching you.
Oh my god.
Angie, we need to get that 3-step. That thing's dangerous. It's going to kill one of us.
I was so worried about the poop on my shoe.
You're worrying about the wrong things.
I was worried about the wrong thing.
If I get a chance, because I'm working a new location in state, I may run down to Tractor Supply and pick up a 3-step for next weekend because one of us is going to get killed climbing off that thing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wait, where'd she? Oh, okay, there you are. I'm like, I turned around and couldn't see you.
It could be way, way better balanced. That's for sure.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to get out. I planned on getting a 3-step out at Congress, and I forgot to pick one up. So I'm just going to run down to Tractor Supply and buy one this week for us to haul.
Talk about mounting.
Yeah, because I got a 2-step for in my horse trailer because I can put it right next to the horse trailer and I can step in my horse trailer. And I figured, okay, that'll double as mounting off Benny. But like when we were down in Gettysburg, I had to get my husband to hold him because of course the excitement of somewhere new and people, and then I was a step lower, so I couldn't get, it took me a little bit more to get up over the edge of the saddle. So I said I was going to get a 3-step to use for hauling for when her and I go. I could go back and forth between whichever trailer.
Why don't you get a 3-step and I'll trade you the 2 for the 3.
Well, I still need the 2 because I need the 2 to step into my own trailer.
Oh, okay.
We use it for like me getting my tack in and out.
Because a 2 is plenty high enough for me.
Yeah, I know. Just remember, when we're old and ancient, I'll be...
Okay.
Just remember, when we're old and gray, I'll be picking all the things up off the ground and you'll be getting all the high things because I won't be able to reach them and I'll just pick everything up off the ground.
Exactly.
But no, I would trade you, but I think I'm still, I don't know, I'll ask Terry because unless he was thinking about something else because the 2-step works perfect for me to step up into my horse trailer, into my tack compartment.
Okay.
But either way, I'll just get the 3-step and we'll have it for next weekend because I think there's only like 4 of us gone, so I'll probably just go with you and leave my trailer at home because right now there's, well, I don't know, does Brooke have her own trailer? I don't know, but I don't know if anybody else is going from up here.
That's good for Kit Kat.
Oh,
Come on, Kit Kat. When was the last time you had Kit Kat down this way?
with us.
Oh, that's
Guys, and it was the first time in ages that I give them a climbing cookie. And I think because it was you two and Jen, the horses that are usually hold hands with this and very tall,
Yeah.
he walks across that bridge like he's done it every single day.
Benny will be fine. He just doesn't like horse trailers for some unknown reason.
Well, he seems like he's calmed down now, but the way he was up at the top, I thought, oh, he's going to get the issues on the bridge.
I think all the excitement of everybody coming back from the horse show
Yeah.
got him a little stirred up because that's how Triton was too earlier. I was grooming him, and he was looking all over the place and prancing because he saw all the horses coming in. And then, of course, Yankee and Ticket and whoever else is down there
Cody.
started calling for them.
You should untack up at the upper barn, though. You have to meet Ivy.
Well, maybe I'll bring my stuff back up one day this week.
Ivy is so precious. Her jaw looks like it's going down, though. The vet said it's probably cracked. Doesn't know if it's broken, but it should be fine. As long as she can nurse and she keeps growing, it'll fuse back together, I guess.
Oh, that's good. So
Did
the jaw's
Envy-
broken?
Did Envy reject her?
No, Envy's dead. Envy had to be put down.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you knew that.
No,
No,
I didn't know.
she...
That's why I was talking about the schedule that I had to feed Ivy.
Yeah, I just thought she rejected her.
Which some mares do.
Right.
No, she had her out in the field, and I didn't know she got under the fence. She was over with Prince.
Who was?
Ivy. She was born out in the field, and I guess Envy had her close to the fence, and she must have rolled under the fence. So she was on the other side with Prince when they found her. So they got her into the barn. She prolapsed. So they called Center Equine. He came, McAllister. Okay, everybody quiet. Or, I can't.
Yeah, but he didn't come for 3 hours.
Well, I don't. Does anybody hear anything? Okay. I don't think it would have mattered because from what Christy told me, the embryonic sac, the afterbirth, had grown into her uterus.
Oh.
So I don't think it would have.
Now, how old was Ivy when Envy died?
Well, she was born sometime in the, I guess, early morning.
Teresa told me, though, that when Megan got out to the field, that Ivy still had a lot of mucus on her, so she thought it hadn't been that long.
Probably hadn't been then, yeah. So she wasn't very old. I mean, I don't think she ever got the nurse off her mother, which was probably a good thing.
Right.
They milked all of Envy's colostrum, so they were able to give her all that.
Oh, they took it? They
Yeah,
got it?
yes. Yeah, Ann Lee told me, and they were able to, I don't know if McAllister milked it out or who did, but they milked as much colostrum out of her as they could. They got 2 full quarts.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that was wonderful. But McAllister got it. But honestly, you realize Center Equine's over an hour from here just from his office.
Yeah.
I mean, so even if he was out on another call, and I mean, sometimes cows are prolapsed for a while, as long as they can get it back in, but he got it all back in. I guess they said he worked for, were you here?
No.
Oh, they said he got it all back in once, and then she had contractions, I guess, and just pushed it all back out again, because
Teresa said that, like, he just kept working and working
Yeah.
and working, and she was really already, Megan thought beyond. And it
well,
was
at least he
almost
kept
like,
trying.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Megan just got to the point, she was like, oh, please just stop. Just stop. 'Cause, you know,
How old
the
was
horse
Envy?
in pain, and
She
I don't know.
maybe
She was
6.
older, wasn't
No, she was young,
Oh, geez.
because she was an off the track racehorse that some girl brought here, dropped her, and never came back to
Never
see
came
her.
back. Even when she got stuck in that fence,
Yeah.
she called and told the girl to go and come back.
Yep. So she might have been, what, maybe 6, 7 at the most?
Yeah.
Maybe 8 or 9. I mean, she definitely was not an old horse to be having a baby,
Right.
at all. And she was bred to,
Yeah.
the stud that was over here that we used to see all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Chocolate's the little one.
Chocolate's a
What's he
little
look like?
pony. He was a beautiful stud.
Yeah, and I mean, he's a big pony. He's probably about Kit Kat size.
Maybe a little smaller.
Maybe a little bit small. Does Kit Kat fall under a pony or a horse?
He needs a half an inch to be a horse.
Okay. He was probably about, I mean, I think he was, whatever height he was, please tell me that's not a skunk up there. Oh, there are 2 cats. Okay.
He was definitely pony size.
Yeah, so he probably was about Kit Kat size. So McAllister and Dr.
They're cats.
Anderholm, or no, Hoffman said that she's going to be probably a horse size, as much air as she has under her already.
So Angie, that's like your cartoon. It's just a puddle. I hear you saying they're cats.
Yeah, exactly.
And Benny's up at ears too. There are 2 cats. They run across the freaking rafters all the time at the barn. So Yeah, so she was put down. I mean, and then how she got,
That's so
Christy
sad.
told me how she got the broken, cracked, whatever jaw. I guess she was in the stall with her, and I guess she went down and was thrashing,
Yeah.
and she got pinned in the corner, and I guess she kicked her in the face or something. I mean, because I kept seeing,
Her, she was thrashing and just kicked her, not by.
no, she did nothing. It wasn't vicious. She just
Well,
was.
she'll definitely be imprinted with people, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But the problem is now they need to get her out with a horse so she learns how to be a horse and not a human. Yeah, she'll follow you around like a little puppy dog. She is so precious. And the other night she was trying to scratch her butt, but because her jaw's so swollen, she can't get her lips going. So I was scratching her butt, and she just kept backing up to me, and she was in her little lips. She was trying to move her little lips while I was scratching, and oh, she's just. But I'm hoping.
Her little baby whiskers.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they bring little Joe down. He was a good babysitter for Ruby.
For a while.
Yeah.
Then he was like, okay.
Well, I would imagine at little Joe's age, after a while, the little colt shenanigans get to him.
Since she's never nursed off a mother, she might be okay if they put her out with the mares and geldings. A mare, because she won't, because if she tries to nurse off a mare, they'll get mastitis in their udders. Because if they start sucking, it pulls stuff into them and they get an infection. But since she's never really nursed off anything but a bottle, she may not try to nurse off another horse. So you need to take all the voice off this video whenever you edit it. Because we're talking about prolapsed uteruses and horses having to be euthanized and
It's horse talk.
and milking poor Envy's teats out to get the colostrum out.
Acting like there's a dragon in the grass.
Yeah, and probably Thursday or Friday then I'll reach out to Amber and see if her and Brookie want to come ride with us.
Yeah.
Now, do we want to leave here by 9, or are we just going to get here at 9, or what's the game plan?
Let's shoot to leave by 9.
Okay.
It's supposed to be hot.
It is.
And that way we can be packed up and in the cool woods by the time the sun gets hot.
Okay. So I'll put a message on there. Leaving the farm at 9.
And the girl who did the full body flip on Triton last year, Molly Klein,
Yeah.
she's training a Mustang for the Mustang makeover.
Oh, okay.
And she has done amazing with this horse. She's actually giving lessons on it now.
Oh, wow.
It's it's like the horse's name is Journey, and she has a Facebook page for her. But she might come down from up the mountain with the Mustang.
Oh, cool. And when will you know if you're able to go, Elaine?
I'm going to decide I'm going to decide within 2 days where I'm going. I'm going, I just don't know when.
Okay.
Boston, up to Massachusetts.
We can drop you off on Saturday after we're done.
Yeah. Just trailer me up there.
Sure.
Take Kit Kat.
Oh, wouldn't your grandkids love that?
Yeah.
Here comes Kitty.
Do you drive up or do you get on the train and go up?
Well, I take my dog, so I drive.
Oh, you drive. Oh, okay. Can you take your dogs on the train or not? Do they let you put them in the back end or not?
I think if you have them in a
I
crate,
don't
don't
know.
they?
She's a fan. I think she'd be a mess.
Oh, okay. I mean, because you can take your dogs on an airplane.
Right.
So I figured train would be, you could too.
Yeah, when I got Max, when I was in Bakersfield, I just bought a crate. and
Bakersfield,
a
that
ticket for
sounds
him
like
and put
from
him
the-
under the seat.
Yeah, well, she's 97, so I don't
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work.
Bakersfield sounds like a hick place, like, you know, Like the Clampets from wherever.
I know. It's kind of like a hipper Altoona.
Where is it?
Bakersfield, California.
Well, I was thinking California, but I was wondering if there was Bakersfield closer.
No, it's like south of LA, I think.
Okay.
Kind of like southeast, maybe.
Well, where did the
Just-
Beverly Hillbillies? Because they were from Texas and they found crude oil and then they moved to California, didn't they? I'll have to look that song up again.
Bakersfield, I think, is definitely oil country. Oil, you know,
Okay.
natural gas.
I'll have to look that up. I used to watch that all the time when I was little.
Their fortunes in Bakersfield tend to move with the situation with the gas industry.
I'm sure.
Look, we can see the farm.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Benny? I sprayed your face. It smells so good going through here. All the flowers bloom. Oh, what was that?
I think he kicked him.
Benny?
I'm happy he did. 'Cause
I don't
now
know,
he's gonna
unless-
stay back.
Benny has never kicked at anybody.
He's not getting close again. And he's shaking his nose.
I mean, it was almost like he just lifted his butt up, so he mustn't have really tried to outright kick him. He must have just...
Oh, he's shaking his nose. I think he caught him.
Benny. We're
Good
gonna have
job, Benny.
to... Well, no, because then if
I've
he
been
keeps...
telling him forever not to do that.
If he
Well,
keeps...
listen.
If he keeps doing that, then I'll have to put a flag in his tail all the time. He's never done that. Oh, the horses are out.
Hey, with as much as Triton had his nose up Benny's butt,
I thought maybe he had a... Because sometimes he'll do that with his... He gets a fly on his
he
belly.
gets to fly.
Up, she came down. See the horse up there?
Yep, here's one running. We can wait. Let him calm down.
They're probably... Oh, no. Is the horse trailer up there? Or they might be at a show today. There's probably a show down in Dillsburg.
Maybe that was
Yeah, you said that. Whatever happened to her? You sold her.
we had you put down.
Oh, she did. Oh, she put down at Peaceful then?
No.
Oh.
She, dang it. Her one hoop was odd. I had Glaze shoe her because she was, the confirmation in front wasn't real good. Her hoop was turned in a little bit. And the more I used her, she got like bursitis in her knee. She got a sac there.
Oh, wow.
Lost her fluid.
Oh, that had to be painful for him.
And, yeah, and I couldn't ride her. I'm going to walk. And I didn't want a horse that really ride in a walk. So Gretchen found friends that needed a pasture mate. And so she went to their place and was there for about 2 years, and then she just got so bad she had to be put down.
I don't hear anybody, but I hate that hill because they fly over that freaking hill. And that's a shame, but at least she, you know, at least she got to live out a few good years of just being a lawn ornament.
Yeah.
And then you met Kit Kat.
Triton's retirement.
What's that?
That's my plan for Triton's retirement.
Well, he's only what, 8?
10.
10, okay.
He was 8 when I got him. I've had him.
Okay, 10. So you easily got like another 18 years on him.
20.
You could, that would make him 30, but
I'd be 73. Well,
We're going to drink.
well, I would have been the only one riding. But of course, I wasn't prepared. I had shorts on, like walking shorts on, sandals on, and everything like that. And I said,
that's what half the idiot tourists wear. You
Uh,
sit
well,
right in.
I was like, I can't do that. I can't sit in a saddle like that and ride the way I want to ride. Yeah, I'm like, Terry's like, go do it. I'm like, I don't even have a change of clothes that I can change into. I said, I won't ride. Because I said, then my legs will be all torn apart from the saddle. I said, no, thank you. Not for me. I said, I'll come prepared the next time.
Now, do you guys have thorium on your horses now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he would be trying to get up into this soft stuff. Yeah, or we had to ride the front leg. I mean, it was very obvious. We always had to ride this, or we had to ride off to the edge, or like he would always fight me to get to the softest ground that he could find.
Yeah.
There's the Amish also.
Oh, they're not coming behind us though. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know which way they're.
Oh.
Yeah. Ever since she went to this bitless bridle, Triton's like a whole new horse.
That's good.
I mean, before it was like Betty and I were constantly trotting to keep up to her and everything like that, which wasn't bad, but I mean, it was just like, and he was always chomping and chewing at it and everything like that. And now he's like, just like plump, 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 plump. And I was kind of worried with the first day we went with it because I'm like, okay, he's kind of always nervous, but I didn't want to say anything to Angie, and I'm like, okay, we'll just deal with it if something, you know, we'll get it under control. He won't take off on her, I know he won't. And on my word, he's like wonderful.
That's good.
Huh?
That would require effort.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say anything to you that day when we got back. I did tell you I was kind of worried about it for the first